Hello everybody, welcome back to Budget Freedom Books. My name is Jessica, and this is my husband,
Christo.
Hi. And we're here to do another video for you guys about personal budgeting and how to just get more on track with your budget and finally get to financial freedom and live a debt-free life, if those are your goals. Hopefully they are. We encourage them to be your goals.
Yep.
Before we continue, please like and subscribe, hit the bell notification, and please share this video if you get anything of value out of it with somebody else that you think it might help, because our friends and family, we should be sharing our financial journeys with them. We should be encouraging them to be financially free. So if you think that this video can help anybody else, please share it with them, and hopefully the message will get across to them and they can also become financially free and join you on your journey.
Share it, guys.
And like it.
It will
and leave us comments,
help
guys.
you.
We really want to hear what you guys think about these videos. We want to hear any questions that you might have, or just hear something that you would like to share with us about your journey. Okay, so today we want to talk about getting into budgeting, basically. What makes you make the decision to start budgeting? You know, do you want to change? You have to want to change. I think a lot of people sorry, my nose is itching for some reason. Someone's talking about me. To want to start budgeting, it can't be a forced thing. You know, I think a lot of people that think negatively about budgeting or quit budgeting, it's probably because somebody forced them to get into it, or they were doing it under some kind of duress in a way, you know, thinking it's something that they had to do. It wasn't something that they really, really wanted to do from their heart. And if you don't want to change your life, if you don't want to be financially free and to have a better financial future, then it's really not going to work for you.
Yeah. If you're doing it definitely like somebody's forcing you, and I think hatred is a very
a strong
word, but yes, like someone is forcing you, like maybe your partner saying, no, you have to budget, and like, yeah, I have to, but you know, I don't want to.
Well, I mean, we can take it right back to our relationship. Yeah. I mean, just to give you guys a quick backstory, I grew up budgeting. We grew up with not a lot of money, and my mom had her own small businesses, and from the age of 6, I was stuffing envelopes with her and helping her pay the employees and you know, save money for the bills and save money to buy new stock. And even though I didn't know what I was doing as at 6 years old, I was sorting the quarters and the dimes.
She was brainwashing you, programming her.
But not only that, I mean, I had that exposure from the business, but then on the other side, we had no money. We never got to buy new clothes or anything. So once in a while, we would get like, you know, $1 or $2 from the Tooth Fairy, or, you know, somebody, we would do a chore. Sometimes we would get money. And once in a while, if my dad was doing really well, we'd get some allowance, but it was never regular or anything. And we would save our money to buy our sisters presents for their birthdays. We would save money to buy a toy or an item of clothing that we wanted, because my parents could never afford to buy that for us. So for me, it was just from a very young age learning how to save money and how to budget money and to not waste it on things. Where you, on the other hand,
yes, I also come from very poor family.
Yeah.
And but I was just spending the money. Whatever I had, I spent it quickly. Just bought whatever I wanted.
He had no concern. I mean, if you had $1 on him and he didn't have dinner, he wouldn't care. He would go and buy a Coke, and that would be it.
Yes.
He would just, no, I'm not going to have dinner.
The thing is, yes, even if I didn't have money to eat the next day, I didn't mind that, because I said, okay, I'll go find something on the tree and eat, and yeah, I didn't care about it. And it was really.
And he took that mentality all the way to 27 years old. When I married this guy, he had no money, guys. Zero money. He had worked from the age of 14?
Yeah.
Okay. And he did not, guys, I'm not joking, he didn't have $50.
Well, I was giving all my money to my family.
You've got to say, anyway, let's not get into that conversation just now. But no, I'm not judging you as a bad person. But yes, that's how he was.
No, but what she's saying, yes, if I actually saved money, I mean, I've been working, age of 14 up to 27, I could have saved so much money. But instead, I just blew them away and just gave them and didn't care. I never thought. You know what?
And you weren't giving away all your money. You were going out and partying, drinking, cigarettes, things like that as well.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't even have enough money to buy me a wedding ring, guys.
Okay, I did buy it
Yeah,
already.
no, I bought it on my credit and you had to pay it off. But yeah, so future guys out there, save your money in your 20s if you want to get married. But I still married you and I love you, and I think that says a lot about me.
Yes, but
Okay.
what can I say? I am the best.
But anyway, back on topic. So, you know, he carried that through our marriage, though, quite a long time. It's only been, I mean, we've been married 14 years now, and you've only really started to get into the budgeting about 4 or 5 years ago,
Yeah.
you know? So,
But really hardcore, I've been doing it
Yeah.
for like 3 years now.
yeah.
With,
But I mean, before that, like, even though I was telling you and I was trying to, this is the whole point. You didn't have the passion. He didn't have any.
it's
any
not
feeling
about
towards it.
passion. That's the thing. You know, passion is a thing because like people will take it like, you know, I gotta have passion. It's not about passion.
Mm-hmm.
It's about wanting better life, wanting to change. That's all. You know what? 'Cause
Is it maybe about understanding that you can use your money to get a better life? Maybe that's what you didn't understand.
Well, because no, the thing is, guys take it very personally. You know what? I'm working. It's my money. It's my ego. I can do whatever I want. Don't tell me what to do. That is the problem.
Okay.
And then your wife is coming and say, "Well, listen, we actually have to sit down, see, make a budget, and all that." And you're like thinking in your head, "Okay, yeah, I'll do it," but like so I don't hurt your feelings. But then you basically. She was kind of forcing me because I didn't want to do it because I said, well, I don't care about budgeting. I don't want to do that. And I didn't understand the concept behind it. And the concept is that budgeting gives you freedom. And that's what maybe people don't understand. And that's why.
So what what was the aha moment for you that made you want to change?
The aha moment was it was when I could see, it was like a map. I could see what we are buying for how much, which that gave me control. I'm like, wow, I can actually control my money instead of just blowing them out. Also, I can have so much money to buy, let's say, you know, I'm a computer guy, so I like gadgets. I can buy this camera or this one. That also, you know, I can actually buy this.
So for him, it was more of he was watching me and then saw the results, and that's what
Yes.
convinced him. Okay, for me, it was a different situation. I mean, I did grow up budgeting and all that, but also I grew up with never enough income, even when I was working, and I would do well and I would get promoted, but I was always, especially, I guess I always had really big goals, and I always wanted to do a lot more. So for me, it was never enough because I was like, well, yeah, I'm paying the bills and all that, but you know, I want this kind of car and I want this much in savings and I want investment funds and I want to get into real estate. So for me, even though I was budgeting in my early 20s, I said, okay, I'm budgeting, I'm paying the bills and we're saving very little, but I'm not getting my goals accomplished fast enough. And that's when it really clicked for me that I needed to budget. But I also needed to push my budget to do better. I needed to cut down so that I would have more to invest, more to use the way I wanted to use to accomplish goals that I wanted to accomplish for my kids, for my family, for our financial future.
Right.
So you see, this is a good example of how two completely different people, even though we're married and we've been together 14 years, you can still have very different opinions, very different ideas, very different motivations behind wanting financial freedom. So for you, it was more the benefit and
Yes.
easiness and all of that. And for me, I like the challenge, but I also have really, really huge dreams and I want to accomplish those dreams. So anybody you're speaking to, or if it's you that I'm speaking to right now, if you're on the fence about budgeting, ask yourself the question, are you happy with your net worth? Are you happy with where your life is headed financially, the way you're living at the moment? If you are not saving money every month, if you are not investing, if you are not living a stress-free life as far as debt goes, is that what you want? If that is what you want and you're happy with it, all the power to you, and I'm so happy for you. That is your choice and you're right. The credit card companies are going to love you and all the other companies.
Right.
No, but seriously, absolutely no judgment. But if you look at your finances and you say, I am living month to month, I'm living paycheck to paycheck, I'm just paying credit card after credit card, bill after bill, I have no savings, I can't upgrade my car, you know, I don't want to pay a card note for the rest of my life, or I can't go on those holidays I want to go on, or yeah, my retirement fund isn't the, you know, what I want it to be. You know, a lot of people get into that kind of hole in a way of, I'm just going to work for the rest of my life and retire whenever with whatever. That is not what you have to do. You can do whatever you want to do. You can choose your financial future. The thing is, you have to want to change. You have to want to make a difference. For me, my huge motivations are my goals, my kids, and financial freedom, which really is all kind of the same thing, but those are my three huge pushers. I want to accomplish the goals that I want to accomplish. I always have. I want my kids to be set up better than we were and to have a better life, not to be spoiled, but just to have the opportunity to follow their dreams because they are financially secure, which we never had. We had to make very hard decisions because we didn't have those options.
Right.
And then the other thing is, I want to be financially free with my husband. I want to retire early and I want to go and enjoy the world. I want to give back. Community service is a huge thing to me. If I can do that for the rest of my life, I'm going to be so happy. But obviously I need money to be able to pay the bills and take care of my kids in the meantime. So these are my huge pushers and goals in life. And this is what makes me want to do better no matter what. So that is what I would say to you. Ask yourself the question, are you happy with your finances? Are you happy with the direction your life is going? And if you're not, then you should start budgeting.
Change it.
Yeah. You should start budgeting, and you should first and foremost write down your reasons so that you remind yourself to motivate yourself to stay focused and why you're doing what you're doing. And you need to be prepared that when you budget, you're going to make changes. Things are going to get a little bit uncomfortable for a while. Like they say, you're not changing unless you're uncomfortable. And think about it. If you're completely comfortable, what are you doing differently? Nothing, because you're comfortable. You're only uncomfortable when something is changing. And that doesn't have to be a bad uncomfortable. It just needs to be a little bit different. Like, oh, okay, this feels weird. This is new, you know. Like I said, no spend days or whatever. You know, if you're thinking about a purchase, that's something new to you. Normally, I just buy it and I don't think about it. So if you're thinking about a purchase, that's going to feel a little bit weird to you. So it's not a bad uncomfortable, but get ready to feel uncomfortable. And the more uncomfortable you feel, the more change that you're doing. So that's a good sign, okay? And then just write your goals up on the wall. Write your reasons up on the wall for your change, and stay focused and stick on it. And reach out to communities like this one. We have a Facebook group and an Instagram page as well, Budget Freedom, if you go ahead and look me up. And we're out there supporting each other every single day. So if you have a bad month or a good month, whatever your wins or fails are, we're there to support you. So get help from friends, family, wherever you can, and just go after your goals. Go after your financial freedom.
Yeah.
I think that's the
go and do it, guys.
Most important thing here.
Change it. Make changes. Make changes. You know, feel a little bit uncomfortable, but just do those changes.
Or a lot uncomfortable.
Yes.
We quit our jobs to have our own business, and it has been the most uncomfortable experience of our marriage. But
yeah,
I would not change it for the world.
Yeah, it's
Would
been
you?
climbing a ladder, like the
Mount
biggest
Everest.
ladder. Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're almost on the top, so I'm not complaining, guys.
Yeah.
Change is good.
Yeah. You only get stronger and better, and your dreams will get better, and your goals will get better. And if you change your mind tomorrow, that's also okay. Guys, I really want to make sure that you know that, you know, you don't have to do anything in life that you don't want to do. Everything is a choice. Just know that. It doesn't matter if you're making very little money or a lot of money. It's a choice. And we know, guys, we've been there where we couldn't pay the bills. And we're still not to the point where we're just like flying free, but we're getting there. So we understand the struggle of having to pay bills. But what we want to tell you is it's possible. Everything is possible as long as you put your mind to it and you keep your goals set. So, all right, guys, we'll see you next time. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and share this video with someone you think might help. And please leave us comments below. We really, really want to hear back from you guys. We'll see you next time.
Peace
Bye.
out. Bye.